Christina says it's a lie. 1 star. Then she posted this photo of a waterfall right here. I've never been here. I'm really hoping we see a waterfall bigger than what Christina saw and that she just got lost.
We're here at Wadsworth Falls State Park. What a beautiful morning it is. Look at the views here. The parking lot's definitely not full. Some of the reviewers always say it's hard to get parking here. We're in Middlefield, Connecticut, and we're here to debunk some bad reviews. I'm a New England photographer, and I'm also here to get 3 5-star photos in Middlefield. And today we have an itinerary. We're going to one of the best pumpkin patches in Connecticut. I can't wait to show you where we're going. And we're going to go out and eat at an awesome tavern. And then we're going to be going to one of the scariest haunted houses around. We're about to debunk bad reviews at every one of these places. Let's get to the rest of these reviews.
The dude abides. Why can't I enjoy a beer here? 1 star. Kind of can enjoy a beer here if you just like put it in a to-go cup and you're smart about it. My main goal is to just determine if there's actually a waterfall and how big it is. And I sure hope it's not the picture Christina showed me. The whole park is just posting pictures of a fake waterfall because that would be pretty embarrassing. Layla, I drove 1 hour to go visit this waterfall. I'm giving it a 1 star to the lady who was at the parking lot. She told me to keep it moving because there was no parking. Very rude. I asked if there was any nearby streets to park on maybe. She was rude. I'm sure the waterfall was beautiful. We're gonna find out if this waterfall is beautiful. If it's what Christina showed us though, we might be disappointed. So we've already debunked this one because we just pulled in and there is no lady here at the parking spot. Bonnie says, notice the falls are not a picnic or swimming area. Enjoy the views of the trails but respect the posted rules. The grounds are being ruined from garbage left everywhere. This is a scenic area. That means enjoy the views but leave it as you should. She left it a 1 star based on her day here. She apparently had a terrible day where people were swimming and picnicking and this just ruined her day. Welcome. Swimming, fishing, picnic are trails. Please read rules, open 8 a.m. to sunset. Bonnie is not a fan of people who break the rules, guys. Just make sure you're not picnicking on a day Bonnie's here or the state park officials because you will get kicked out because picnicking is not allowed, guys. No picnicking, no beer. Straight up. James says, great childhood memories of hiking and mountain biking. Over the years, it's attracted large crowds from out of town that had no respect for the flora and fauna. I don't know what fauna is. Let me Google that real quick. One is more apt to find litter and obnoxious individuals than an area that once hosted the pure beauty of nature. Apparently, people get really obnoxious here. We're going to test that theory out. When we get to the waterfalls, we don't want to see people being obnoxious or enjoying food. That's just wrong, and it's not allowed, guys. It's not allowed. That is the rules. Bonnie will call you out. She will. Nick says, it's a great place to hike, but there's really no parking. There are only 10 spots. People seem to picnic there illegally. There are signs posted everywhere. No picnics or grilling. As far as calling it Wadsworth Falls, you can leave the S off because there's only one. Guys, there's multiple waterfalls here from my little amount of research in the All Trails app. There's a little falls and a big falls, and we're going to try to find them both today. There's a lot of parking over here if you're looking for parking, but there is also additional parking at the Wadsworth Falls area, which I hope isn't the picture Christina showed me again. We're going to see if the waterfall is a lie. We're going to see how big the parking area is on the other side. And we're going to see how dirty and disgusting this park is, how many people are picnicking, see if it deserves that 1 star review that it got for being disgusting. People are just partying here, picnicking and drinking. Nobody likes to see people have fun because it's against the rules. Follow the rules, guys. We're going to go see how dirty the trails are and how many people are just rudely enjoying picnics here. Let's get to it. Let's go. There was a sign that said Little Falls and Big Falls, so we're gonna explore, see how far Little Falls is. It looks like you can get to Big Falls right after the Little Falls. We're gonna test that out. Let's try to debunk our 3rd review here. This is Little Falls. It's a little dried out today, but it's definitely bigger than what Christina showed us. I definitely want to come back in the spring now. There's a map online that shows you the different paths you can take at Wadsworth Falls Loop, and this little blue path right here takes you to Little Falls around the route. If you stick to the orange trail, you will miss this, and just up the hill from Little Falls is Christina's picture. Somebody saw this and thought it was the main waterfall. The waterfalls are on the right. If you're new to this channel, you would know that I usually challenge myself to get 3 5-star photos in every video. And because Little Falls had this tiny puddle of water to play in, I think I knocked this one off the list. So now I only have 2 5-star photos to go. We're really liking this trail so far. Very clean, no trash. That's debunked so far. No trash, clean bathrooms. Two reviews debunked. They have some side mountain bike trails here, so if you like mountain biking, definitely a good spot for that. Just in time, because about a mile away from Little Falls was Big Falls, and it definitely didn't disappoint. The second I got to this main road, I knew I was moments away from debunking Christina's review, and it actually kind of made me feel sad, because I realized that Christina never got to see it. I'm sorry, Christina. I did manage to get some cool photos of the waterfall, though, so check these out. And by the way, that photo I showed earlier, it's definitely not Christina. I don't even know what Christina looks like. I honestly don't
know anything about Christina other than the fact that she has poor navigational skills. Either way, I think we're finally good to debunk this review, and we didn't even see one picnicker along the way, and no trash. So 5 out of 5 stars to Wadsworth Falls Park. Now it's time to go get some pumpkins and some apple pie. And the next place we're going has some of the most insane views around the area, and according to these reviews, they also have the worst apple pie around, which is kind of why I'm trying.
We're here at Lyman Orchards in Middlefield, Connecticut. It's beautiful here. There's beautiful views of the orchard behind me. Let me just pull out the reviews. The pies taste vile. Don't get these. EM says, tried the apple pie several times because that's all Big Y had and a waste of dollars. Huge, dry, tough pieces of apple and dry pie. Tried from the store and the same. Well, I'm really curious if the apple pies are as bad as they say they are. That's 2 people in a row. We're gonna really test that one out. Gene says, apple pie for Christmas dessert, bought at Big Y in West Springfield. Think anyone likes a raw bottom, inedible, a total waste of money. We really have to try the apple pies now. This is getting ridiculous. That's 3 in a row. The first 3 I looked at, by the way, that had bad apple pie. We are definitely getting an apple pie. Another one. Oh, here we go, the typical. There was a 0-star rating. I would have put it there. Would you have, Sarah? We're gonna test the pumpkin patch here. I hear it's one of the top in the States. We're actually here at the pumpkin patch spot right now. Separate parking, by the way. If you're looking to go pumpkin picking, you have to go past the building. Don't go to the first parking you see. Just keep following the signs to pumpkin picking. A little bit past it is the apple picking. Back down the hill is the main storefront. We made the mistake of parking there first. We don't know how to follow signs, apparently, so that's why I'm saying I'm just gonna take a bite of this apple pie when we get home and review the town of Middlefield, Connecticut. If you want to pick pumpkins with a view, you're at the right place. I like when the orchard has everything all in one area, but this place is really huge. That's one con for me. I think picking pumpkins with a view like this is going to make up for it. So yeah, let's go.
It was totally worth it, by the way. Picking pumpkins with a view is just an experience you have to try sometime. We all found pumpkins we loved, and the prices were reasonable. I also took this cool photo before heading down to the best part of Lyman Orchards.
5 out of 5 stars to the pumpkin patch. Now we're down at the apple barrel. This is where all the activities are. There's a horse hayride here. Definitely you can get your cider donuts, and they got a full market here called the Apple Barrel, so you can come get your pie. I don't want to recommend it yet. I'm gonna see if I can debunk those first 3 reviews. We're gonna get some apple pie today, baby. Don't even ask any questions. Service was down to earth, friendly, and unpretentious. What? Would be nice to have some more standouts, such as the dog on the menu. But what they do well. We'll definitely be making this a regular spot. This review is weird because you just said a bunch of nice things about this place, and then you just gave it 3 stars. I'm hoping that was a mistake. Joe D, what a bust. We have tried Blackbird in the past, but without success, but wanted to give it another try. Both the service and the food was not good. Joe D, I'm gonna see if I can debunk that review. Chris G, for us to attempt to go back, there is no lunch hours, only dinner. I don't even know what that means. 3-star folks like to compliment the views here at Blackbird Tavern, so I'm really curious to see how beautiful it is on the way in. Not too many bad reviews at this place though, so I wasn't able to find anything that crazy. The reviews here are pretty generic. This place is actually pretty highly rated, and a lot of people do recommend it. I just wanted to go over the bad ones because I like to prove them wrong, like always.
So we went in and confirmed the views were good, just like everyone was saying. It's a bit of a drought right now though, so the waterfall was bone dry, but we enjoyed the food and the views, so I can officially debunk those bad reviews. The food was exactly what I would expect at a tavern, and I would definitely come back, even if the tables are wobbly.
So wobbly. Too much.
In fact, our next stop is going to give me a reason to come back at any season of the year, because at Powder Ridge, they have activities for any season, including but not limited to paintball and snow tubing. But the real reason we're here tonight is because in October, they have an insane Halloween event, one that you won't want to miss if you're ever in this area of Connecticut. I think that telling people if you want to chop their heads off is one thing, and that is totally expected. But simply bullying is not what we expected at a horror house. I suppose it's funny if you really think about it, but making these comments to someone less stable or teenage kids that are more and more self-conscious these days is quite gross. Female actors did their jobs best. Guys were just weird. Okay, I'm gonna see if the guys are weird tonight.
She said you can't scare her!
No one can scare me!
If I can't scare you, I'll just kill you.
What?
No, not talking to you. You're not important. I'm up over here.
Okay, so I guess I can't debunk this one. This review is valid.
We're here at Haunting on the Ridge in Middlefield, Connecticut. This is an incredible experience. You can come here and go tubing in the winter, I think. I'm coming back. This place has a lot of stuff. Mountain biking, trails. It's just awesome. Look at this view. Here's the zombie lounge to to my left.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh,
It's the zombie graveyard. We have to make it through without her eating us.
We've reached the top, right? We're at the top, baby. Ready?
And we're down.
We're gonna die.
Oh, oh,
He's just distracting us from the real monster behind us. Another one. Another two.
Guys, there's clickers along this trail, and if they hear you, they'll bite your throat out.
Whoa, you let your
Guys, there's something behind this tree.
I'm as calm as we all. Yeah,
It's not a real person, we're good.
Do you dare to look me right in the eyes? Yeah. Oh, 'cause say we run you down to the door. Yeah, someday we run you down till you fall. And they will run you down till you go. Yeah, till you can't crawl no more.
Are you freaking kidding me? They let you shoot real human zombies here. This is 10 out of 5 stars. Like, I could, both hands, 10 out of 5.
We're down, we go. Say we're down, we go. Oh, 'cause say we run you down till you come. Way down, we go.
All right, and for the moment we've all been waiting for, I'm gonna do it.
And the final verdict for this 5 pound. This thing is freaking heavy and loaded with apples. $15.99, and it's good for the next week. Absolutely delicious. 5 out of 5 stars. We're gonna finish this with some ice cream. Middlefield, Connecticut, 5 out of 5 stars for sure. Absolutely an awesome town. If you guys like reviews like this, I go around, I rate towns, I take photos, I look for the best photo spots, the best hikes, the best activities. I'm a photographer from New England, and if that's something you're into, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, peace.